Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and a very fond welcome to today's surprise impromptu Binding of Isaac stream. I was just sat here bored. That's essentially what it came down to. I have nothing going on this evening. I did say yesterday we may do a bit of Isaac today. See, I was just sat down with nothing to do. I had a couple of decent runs earlier, so I'm kind of in the mood for it. And I want to try and unlock some new stuff, but I don't want to unlock everything on my own time. You know, well, I want people to be here for the unlocks as well. So figured we may as well do a little bit of streaming. Like I say, I was just bored, you know. Sean coming in with the lurk, thank you very, very much for lurking. Very much appreciated, hanging out in the background. As is Nay as well, thank you guys. Thank you very much. It only really occurred to me just how important lurking is, because one of the main things I need to do is push my average viewership up per stream. So even for people to not be interacting in chat, for people to just be kind of present is great. Is great for all the analytics and all the numbers and bits and pieces. But that's beyond the veil. We don't need to worry about that. So how is everyone? I hope you're all well. Forgive my display for a moment whilst I again reconfigure my camera, because I feel like it's delayed, but hopefully that's gonna fix. There we are. I think that's okay. Actually, I don't think there's any difference. Maybe it's all redundant. Anyway, I've had a nice, reasonable day today. Nothing too much exciting to talk about. I went and did my food shopping and got angry with pretty much everybody in the supermarket because just no one has any situational awareness. Having said that, nor did I. I must admit, I did kind of back up into a guy with crutches, so I was also lacking in situational awareness today, which is unlike me. But everybody else was pretty bad as well. It's everybody's fault but my own. At least that's what I'm going to go with. Let's get into some good old game action. Such fun by Tobu. Unfortunately, we got to cut you short. Isaac's soundtrack, there it is. Let's go. Game, can I have some? You bet. There we are. So, I was in the middle of a dodgy B-side Isaac run. We're gonna scrap that to the side. That doesn't matter. Challenges. I have been working through the challenges. I've finally sorted out Bloody Mary. And that took a few goes, but we got there. Isaac's Awakening is... I have no idea on Isaac's Awakening. I can't do it. I keep on dying on that one. It's not very good. And, hey. There's a dud challenge? Like, has that always been there? Gonna try and play it. Oh, it goes somewhere. There's no music. There's no music. We're starting on the dark room? No, it's the cellar, but it's the dark room? Curse of the No map. Oh, now there's music. Okay. But it's the cave's music. What? And we're just playing as Isaac. We've got to go to the dead baby. A key, thank you. What's this item that I've got? What's the item? It looks like a little white splat. Okay. So this isn't a bug then. This isn't a bug. This can't be a bug. This is by design, isn't it? The challenge entry didn't exist, and here we are on a run that's just broken and weird. I see. It's a classic Ed McMillan game design trope. Make you think it's broken, but actually it's intended. I mean, even I see it there. Look, there's some like mismatched rock textures up there as well. Soul Heart's great. Grab those in a little while. Ow! And that's why you grab them afterwards, is so that you don't waste them on dumb damage like that. Ah, the saltiest wizards! Hello. I really liked Isaac's Awakening. Oh no, I've been struggling with it really bad. I can get to Mother, but I just am no good at defeating her. This looks ominous. Things look very ominous. And it's a glitched item. Yeah, but I don't know what it does. It does look very bugged out now you say it. A lucky penny, nice. Oh. Okay, right. So yeah, this is going to be a glitched run, I suppose. I can buy, what is this? Jesus Juice / Serpent's Kiss / something else for 95 cents. Okay. I am concerned as to where this is going to end up. Okay, we do get item rooms on this challenge, I guess we can call it. But is everything going to be bugged out? And if so, are we just going to get dodgy item? What is that? It's like... looks like Key Bum, I guess. But... Aye! Axe Rockston! Okay, it's a spacebar item. What does it do? Damage and shot speed up, and it's given me Monstro's face. And it persists? Oh, but I can't reuse it. Okay, I can use the item over and over, but it's not doing anything more for my stats. Okay, I used it once and that's it. Speed up, nice. Maybe it's a room charge thing. Maybe we'll get charges and it just hasn't rendered. This is such an unusual challenge. Oh, you know this one? Yellow there, Native Bagel. How are ya doing this evening? Ah, Black Rune. Good. Nick Tack Paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This soul man came rolling home. Jay, how are you? Welcome to this evening's surprise streams. And it has been a surprise. Ah, Ragman's still here though. Okay, well, thanks to that one-time damage up, we can at least hopefully get through this. Yeah, the whatever item it is just doesn't do anything anymore. So I guess there's just nothing left for us to... I don't know. Maybe all the spacebar items are only one use? I think our plan for this challenge has got to be just... don't try and work it out, just roll with it. Because... everything's broken. Ragman is just... Ragman is too much for a first level boss. Unbelievable. Oh no! That looks like Psychic Steven. Oh dear me. Working? Oh man. Sorry about that. Day shift though, you nearly finished? I remember seeing one of the B-sides having something similar where it mismatches a bunch of items together. Oh, that's got... I did unlock Tainted Eden. I did unlock B-side Eden. Eben, let's call him. So maybe that's something to do with it. Alright, what do you got for me? Ale Mega Consolation Pr. Well, it was a health up and it made a weird noise. A pretty significant health up as well, actually. Cool, I'll take that. Down we go. On to... well, it looks like Burning Basement 2. but I'm going to presume it isn't. It is Burning Basement 2, but still in the dark room and with... is this the Mausoleum soundtrack on it? Spacebar item. Not doing anything. I can't go anywhere. There's just a random... Why is the room small? What? I can't go any further down. Oh, I've shot a dead tooth. And a random Bob's brain. Hi there. Oh no. Oh no, what's going down? Okay, Bob's brain is gone now. Thank heaven for small mercies. Gosh. Sid! Finally, we got the 6-room charge Sid. We did lose our damage up, though. So we only keep that damage up for as long as we're holding that item. Oh boy. This is definitely a hold on to your seats moment. Black Rune, go. Tears and range up. Nice. We're going to go for top right. The top right one is always the good button. It gave me nothing. No prize. Oh, hello there. No, don't sap my charges. I need to know what this thing does. Ummy's Tempura? Oh, yes, my favourite item. I love the runs with Ummy's Tempura. Everything else is still the same, though. I'm wondering if we might be better going with that. Damn it. I've got half a key piece. Where did I get half a key piece from? What is this nonsense? Well, I mean, on the one hand it looks like Crown of Light, but I'm going to presume it isn't. Ascende! Plus 25 coins, 2-room charge. Damage and range up. Okay. Saltiest Wizard now lurking. Thank you very much for the lurk. What does Sid do? So Sid is Krampus's head plus the scissors, as well as a damage up? Every spacebar item is giving us a damage up, which is nice. I think I'm going to prefer Ascende, though. It gave us 25 coins, according to the readout, but I don't know if that can be trusted. Hey, Bob's brain again. What? I'm going to need some context for this challenge. Mum's heels are 3T. So I got Bob's brain, one of the key pieces, and one of the knife pieces. This item is on sale for 27 cents. It would be remiss of me not to try it. Oh, it's good! We got good and the shopkeeper died. Oh, the room has changed now as well. This is... I'm going to need to look this challenge up on the wiki. Okay, we completed the room, and to celebrate, I shoved a nail in each eye. Picking up keys now makes me fart. Alright, let's see if Baby Plum do has anything for us. Okay, no longer a damage up, apparently. This is so strange. This is so strange. It reminds me of the April Fool's challenge, but at the same time, this is just even more mad. I just realised I've lost all of my soul hearts against Baby Plum. Oh, what a save. then we've got another set of luscious lips. What have you got for me? See damage and rang! Ooh. Why is everything a spacebar item? Oh. Whoa! Worst trade deal in the history of trade deals ever. I blew myself up and it summoned in an enemy. Definitely not going to worry about picking that one up again in future. Alright, and now we got my devil deal items, which predictably are everything turned into the eraser. What? Ah. Ed! This is so confusing! My head hurts. Now where are we? This is like the mines, but with the downpour palette? Okay, so an item that we picked up now means that we fart every time we pick something up. My spacebar item gives me a range up. Everything turned into an eraser again. Oh, it's a range up for the room. Occasionally I'm shooting teeth. This is unbelievably baffling. And I am intrigued to know more. But at the same time, I'm so confused. Well, it's no wonder that the challenge didn't actually show up on the list. It's no wonder it didn't actually have a name. Oh, money, money, money. And a lot of money, too. Everything turned to poo. For some reason. That's going to be very much the order of the day, I think, for this challenge. For some reason. There is no reason for anything in this challenge to happen in the way that it does. Everything is just because reasons. Oh, bye then. It's E from the grave! Uh-oh. Oh, that one gives me a speed up instead of a range up. Okay. Well, let's go with that instead. Why does everything keep randomly dying? Don't get me wrong, very, very grateful for it. It's making life significantly easier when it procs, but yeah, I couldn't do anything there. Where did I get 2 black hearts from? Not complaining, I'll take them. Wasn't the spacebar item. Okay, swerve, in and out, shake it all about. We got to do the weave in, dodging, diving. There we go. There is some stuff for sale, but at 87 cents, that's kind of steep. So I'm going to ignore it. We will buy a little bit of extra health. And hope for the best. Onwards to the next boss fight. We are making decent progress, though. It's just everything's mad. Ah, the wretched. Howdy ho. Whoa, easy. Careful. Oh, it was a full health pill. What a fantastic advantage. There's too many spiders. Oh, I've got flight as well for some reason. Oh, that'll do. Bye then. Something exploded and... oh, it might have been Bob's brain. Either way, we're sorted. What are you? Jun? Oh great, now I've got 2 Bob's Brains and Samson's Chain. What? Well, I mean, I'm having a blast. This is certainly a fun challenge. Caves 2. Got the wound tile set with... I think this is the soundtrack for the mines, or the ash pit. I think it's mines, actually. I can't work it out. It's almost like if we kill a random enemy, then they all just turn into an eraser and die. Oh, Samson, that pot exploded into blood. That is not common behaviour. Also, it only looks like I have flight. I can't actually fly over anything. Okay, that's slightly unfair. I guess maybe a fraction fairer than when I had invisible obstacles, but still. This might be a little bit too much to ask, given the nature of this challenge, but I could really do with a very substantial damage up. If that would be something that the game could find acceptable to give me. Because currently we are hurting. My offensive output is pretty low for the time being. Although the opportunity granted to us by whatever item it is to just turn everything into an eraser and be done with it is very much appreciated. Key piece 2? I've already got a key piece. Oh, it did give me my damage up though. It's probably the most coherent thing we've seen so far. It feels C. Oh, it's given me the Crown of Light effect. Well, that's pretty rad. Oh, but spacebar turned everything into an enemy bony. That's not so rad. Oh. Very happy to work with the Crown of Light though. That's a pretty fortunate get. I did just squander it early on this room, but it's double damage in a room if you don't get hit, and so long as you have full health. So that is my substantial damage boost that I wanted. Just need to try and not die so much, or at least not get hit. Okay, Super Sloth, can you calm down? Calm down on the spiders, please. Oh, the erasers don't affect bosses, which is probably to be expected. That's fair enough. Oh, this looks like it has the mutant spider in its sprite. Is that gonna... No. F4 years? I saw the bomb too late. Okay, health, a little bit of a problem. I feel like this challenge has definitely not been too fortunate. We've made do with what we have, but it's definitely baffling is the only way I can put it. What do you got for me? It's Chad. Well, you know what? I don't mind taking on Chad because we are highly unlikely to get Little Chad, which for the most part is an item I'm never normally too fussed about. So if we now have an opportunity to gather something else, that'll be pretty cool. It would be nice if we could just get less spacebar items. I know there's a trinket that could help us achieve that, so if we can get the trinket, maybe that will help. We'll see. Another devil deal. Okay, and you are 8 fast. Just why do they keep spawning enemies on me? Really? I need some health now. Ed, this is a bizarre one. This is a bizarre one, Ed. I'm totally baffled. Alright, Depths 1 with burning basement music and like a very odd sort of dark room slash womb hybrid. Oh, envy. Everything feels so much better now. Thanks, Bob's Brain. Literally just tanked every single one of my stats. Why have I got 2 of them now? 3. What? I just keep on spawning Bob's Brains. That's going to make things very, very difficult if that's going to become a common problem. I think we may perish on this challenge. I'm fairly sure we're going to perish on this challenge. Maybe this item could be our salvation, though. Only way to know is to pick it up. A crooked pen? Okay. We turned everything to cash money. Thank God for the crooked pen, I suppose. Can I get some red hearts so I can get Crown of Light back? Some red hearts. What is What is going on? Sorry, this room layout is kind of broken. So I can walk in the void. So let's actually... Shouldn't be able to walk in this bit. Ed. Something's not right here. Oh my goodness me. Everything's broken. Everything turned into an eraser again. More of that, please. That's actually very helpful for my cause. And you are? Fat Bud? Oh man, we got Fat Bud. And now the key and the knife are rotating around me. Which I don't think is going to help in any real way right now. The key never does damage and the knife is not doing any damage in its current state. What challenge is this? It doesn't have a name. This challenge was randomly at the bottom of my challenge list. I thought it was a bug at first. But it seems like we're actually in for something. Completely random? Absolutely. As you can kind of tell just by the look of this. I don't think I've played anything so randomly generated. Careful, Bob's Brain. Amnesia? Ugh. Yeah, completely random one. And I'm just oh, well, everything's dead. Cool, thank you. Like, I'm walking on the border. NL's runs on these are hilarious. Oh, you know what? I think I saw Twitch promoting a clip from what I'm assuming is an attempt of his run of this, where he spawned in the victory chest for the challenge, and then it just despawned into something else, or something like that. Like, he was just about to complete the challenge, and then the challenge despawned it and screwed him over. Okay, Soul Heart. Oops, thank you. And this is on sale for literally 1 cent. How bad can it be? Okay, give me a best. Gave me a halo. I'm going to stick with the Elite Feels C, because this is what is giving me my Crown of Light effect when we've got the health for it. Monstro 2, I'm not too concerned about. A little bit of a tanky boss, but we can manage it. So it's just going to be a little slow going. But that's all. I've got a pencil stuck in my eye as well, as opposed to I pulled the nail out and jabbed a pencil in there instead. Presumably for comfort. I don't see the point myself. Thanks, Bob's brain! Ordinarily, I wouldn't mind if I had actually picked up Bob's brain, but I just seem to be spawning them in semi-randomly. What on earth is that? On one, everything that dropped in the room, like consumables, turned into rockets. And then the trophy turned into a rocket and flew away. I got 3 Bob's brains. Is this the Blue Bomber Challenge? Ombag gives bombs! Oh, well, I'm glad to have the Ombag. This is the most insane thing I think we've ever done. We're on the chest, or the game would have us believe we're on the chest. With, again, mausoleum music, which I'm perfectly fine with. I like the mausoleum music. Crown of Light, back in the good books. You know what I would like? Maybe if we could just chance upon one of the rooms containing the Dogma music, that'd be great. See, I now got nails in my eyes again, and I have flight, but I can't fly over anything. Cool. Brimstone from where? I've got... What? I'm shooting brimstone out of my butt. Is that the last item I picked up? That's incredible, if so. I think it is. We've got bumstone. Go on, launch that eraser. Why not? Oh, M Chemical. What's the worst that I could say? Things are better off if I stay. So long and good night. What the heck are we on about? Well, I mean, we've got to go in with the with bumstone. Now we have it. I'm swiping things randomly. Sure, why not? This is so bizarre. It's such a satisfying noise too. Check this out. Maybe I'm just immature, but that needs to be louder for the people in the back. Look at the items I've picked up. They're all Satan's head. Here we go. Give me some of that noise. Yes, immaturity is the way forward. How am I? I am very well, if ever so slightly confused. Oh no, we got Onjay. Oh no. What does Onjay do? Hurts me. For a tiny damage up. Doesn't just hurt me, by the way. Took away a considerable amount of my health. Great. Note to self, never pick up on Jay again. Get it off! Get it off! Get it off! But yeah, things are good. You know, just I was just bored this evening, so fancied a little bit of an Isaac run. But little did I know, just what I'd be in for. I'm so glad that everything keeps turning into erasers and dying instantly. It's really, really working out well for me. How about you, Jay? Are you okay? Everything's spawning Giga Troll Bombs! Or Mega Troll Bombs, at least. Why? Every time I complete a room, it's spawning a Super Troll Bomb. What did I do to deserve this? We're on the mum fight, though. When did that happen? Oh, easy. Making very slow progress. I want to avoid getting hit for as long as possible so we can keep the damage up. Oh, never mind. Who needs to keep their damage up? Especially when we're just spawning in more Bob's Brains than you can count. A little bit of Bumstone just to help us out. Easy, easy. Oh, I've got 3 of them now. This is going to get so dangerous. We did it, though. No, Super Troll Bomb! Get just working. I got... How did I end up with 5 of these? Excuse me, 6. Oh my word. Left or right? We've got Screaming Acid Baby or Broken Car Battery. I'm thinking Screaming Acid Baby. Should be careful, because Samson's chain's probably going to end up destroying the angel statue. Alright, Screaming Acid Baby. 9B9 Guppy's Eye. Huh. Oh, we got the Book of Virtues. With no side effects, we can just generate all these wisps. Hey, now that's efficiency. Spending Poe. Oh, no thank you. No. Keep me with the Crown of Light, please. Okay, okay. Things are taking a good turn now. I thought that maybe this run was not long for this world, but if we've got the Book of Virtues helping us out with infinite use, that could be good. Yeah, we can literally just spawn in a new heap of flames the instant that we lose any of them. Oh, but I turned everything into bonies. If I use the spacebar item in the room, everything turns into a bony. Is that true? Yes. Okay, actually that could make things even easier. If we have an enemy that we don't like, just turn them into bonies. I like the sound of that. And we're on a Scarred Womb XL floor. You'd be forgiven for thinking otherwise, based on the tile set. But that means we should make some relatively quick progress. Uh-oh! Oh my goodness me! Mistakes were made! Why were there so many? I can only assume that the leads that those creatures were attached to also counted as entities, and as a result, it spawned in loads of them. I need some red health protection, so maybe a black heart? Not quite a black heart. Or just any kind of soul hearts would be good as well. Uh-oh. Oh, I hate these guys. normally end up taking damage to them somehow. You're right, what we should have done is use the spacebar item to turn them all into much more manageable bonies. Still, never mind. Lust is chasing after me while I'm shooting my bumstone. That's an interesting dilemma. What do you got for me? No soul hearts. I can see forever. That's cool. And here it is, look. Oh, you're not soul hearts either. What are you? Didn't seem to do anything. Oh, careful. We don't want to take damage if we can avoid it. I want to keep that Devil Deal nice and primed. Definitely hurting for health, but otherwise everything else for the run has kind of moved in a good direction. Oh, there we are. There's the soul protection I was after. Oh, a pilgrim. No. Well, could have been worse. What? Alright, well, at the end of the floor, what do you got for me? The Fallen. I'm okay with the Fallen. Especially when it falls that quickly. My goodness. So on bosses, actually, this Book of Virtues setup is brilliant because the bonies don't replace the boss. This is made up of the sprite for Sacred Heart. I'm going to assume it's not. Sure enough, it's the D Penny 50 of Shadows 10. 12 room recharge. This better be good. Nope. A similarly bad, worst trade deal in the history of trade deals ever. Still, onto It Lives. Now, we've got to be a bit more careful about how we use the Book of Virtues, because It Lives spawns in enemies, and I don't necessarily want to be bringing in a bunch of bonies. However, here we are, so let's just roll with it. Realistically, I needed the extra protection from the flames just to get us through it. There we go, we made it. Alright, alright, alright. This is so bizarre. Anyways, into the cathedral. All we've got to do is finish the cathedral and then beat the chest, and we're done. And honestly, stuff still turning into the erasers is very, very advantageous for us. The random Bob's Brain spawns, less advantageous. Oof, but still. Turned everything into a bony. I forget that that's a side effect. It's an acceptable side effect, though. It's not proving to be too detrimental to us. For the time being. Oh no, not the haunt. Oh, and a couple of the obstacle chucking imps as well. Haunt died with half a health bar left. What? Can I get a rewind? Weird. Oh, we're back to spawning super troll bombs now. Easy, easy. Where's Isaac? Oh, not this way, apparently. We could just teleport there, actually. Let's do that. Here we are. Isaac versus Isaac. Alone in a small house on a hill. This would be pretty good practice for our Bethany attempt at Isaac. If we haven't already done it, I can't remember. Two hearts left. Let's not throw this now. Okay. Easy, easy, easy. When did Isaac get to be so tricky? That's it. A nice Bob's brain play right there. That's actually going to help us out considerably. We've got to keep these fires lit. Oh no. This could be the end as we know it, folks. He's so close, though. He's so close. Please, let's just end it. He's out of here! Whew! Okay. Down to the chest. This is the last obstacle in our way before we could potentially ace this challenge. 4 items, hopefully. And sure enough. Alright, please be good. What do you got for me? Yuck! The caffeine pie? Parasitoid? Okay. Anarchist cookbook. Nice, thanks for that. Marked Directe. Okay, nothing feels particularly great. We can't see our health, so I don't know if any of those actually gave us any kind of health increase. So we're just going to have to muddle on through and hope. I'm going to assume there was no health increase based on the fact that we've still not got a Crown of Light effect. However, it may have given us extra health but not healed us. Let's see what we got. Okay, now we got Crown of Light, so maybe now we're all good again. Wheel of Fortune, that might give us another item. It didn't. Fine. Oh no. Super Envy and Super Pride, huh? Okay, well, Pride goes first because it's the most dangerous. Oh, the Bob's brains are returning. Careful. Okay. Oh, nearly. We're all there. We're sorted. Everyone's out. Hey, the blue raw liver. Let's go. Didn't seem to do much. Get rid of the stain. Okay, well, I think we may have... Careful! We may have salvaged this run. Magic 8 Ball! I don't want to speak too soon, though. It feels like everything turned into a troll bomb. Okay, okay. I get nervous when everything changes into something. It makes me feel like we're going to break the run. Oh no, everything... Uh-oh. Anyway, here we are though. Time to take on the dead baby. Every spacebar use is also damaging the dead baby, but by such a fractional amount, we may as well just keep on persevering with our tears, to be honest. Oh, we got to be careful because the flies it spawns in, we're going to turn into bonies. Or worse, it could all get turned into troll bombs. Got you. Nearly gone though. The dead baby is dead and the trophy is there. Beautiful. We've unlocked Upside Down Temperance, I think that was. What a bizarre run. So that was the this challenge. I don't know what it's called, but it's a mind trip, to say the least. Let's go for an actual run now. And there's this other character here, or pair of characters I should say, Jacob and Esau. We've not done anything as Jacob and Esau yet. So let's try Jacob and Esau and see what this is all about. Oh, it looks complicated. Okay, so we got WASD to move. Okay, so they move and shoot in unison. But I can hold control to move one at a time. And then they still move in unison when I let go of control. Oh, oof. Okay. To be honest, I feel like our best plan of attack here is just to kind of keep them together. Okay, well we can't get that. Who's got the top left health and who's got the bottom right health? You can't see the bottom right health at the moment. So I will just tweak that in a minute. This is horrible, by the way. Who am I actually... I was going to say who am I kind of lead controlling, but you can't really tell. I am not liking this character at all. This is going to be a character that's really, really gonna make my life difficult. So if I just slide up a little bit further, there you go. You'll see there's a second health bar underneath. But I don't know who's who. Whose health bar lines up with who. They share consumables though. Okay, so red guy is bottom right, whereas pale guy is top left. Got you. And then there are also, over on the left, it looks like there are also two sets of stats. Both characters have different stats. I think the top number is the pale one's stats, and the bottom number is red guy's stats. For the sake of ease as well, let's just presume that Jacob is pale and Esau is red. The Duke of Flies. Alright. I guess the sort of advantage is that we have got a kind of pseudo double shot here. The only downside is that our hitbox is kind of twice as big. While they're together, at least. Tears up. Yes, so Pale has got the top number. However, only one of them... Oh, right, so they can... They don't share items. Is what I'm understanding here. This is so confusing. And you use one bomb, they both drop bombs. Got you. Okay. Well, red guy can have Nancy bombs. I guess it doesn't matter, they share consumables anyway. Oh, this is going to take a lot to wrap my head around. This is going to be a difficult character to get all of the completion marks on the post-it for. That I can very firmly guarantee. But we'll see what we can at least do for this first ever run. Hopefully we can make something work. I am going to presume that if either of them takes red heart damage, it counts as destroying our Deity Deal chance. So we're just going to need to play carefully. I guess what I could do is just leave one of them there and kind of do it like this. Yeah. Now we're thinking. Now we're thinking. Okay. I'm still not fancying my chances too much, but we'll see what we can do. The eyedroppers, although they are a tears up, it causes us to shoot our tears at different rates. So we've essentially got a really scattered fire rate at the moment between the two of us, which might come and hurt us every now and then. I was stuck on a rock, but I couldn't tell. I'm not going to be able to do much as these characters, I can tell you that right now. This requires a level of thought that my brain does not have access to. I almost wonder if it's worth in some rooms maybe trying to find a safe spot for one of them to hide out in. And then just press the attack as the other one. But the problem is they'll still keep moving around on that, won't they? So it doesn't really matter. If anything, that just makes our hitbox even bigger, so it probably just makes things even more tricky to work with. I don't know how I can be expected to do Hush and Delirium as these guys. Or, you know, any of the other big bosses. Maybe with a bit of practice we'll get there, but it's going to take a lot of practice. I don't like how if one of them gets stuck on a stone, it messes up the movement for them both. I get why it's that way, but I'd rather have it so that if one of them's stuck on a stone, neither of them move. Also, could we maybe potentially see our way to one key doing the job of 3 ordinary towels? Literally just one. That's all I need. Still nothing. Oh, hi. Hello. Friend or foe? Seems like a friend. Okay, well, without a key, I can't get into our item room. So we're just going to have to make do. Also going to go out on the presumption that if one of them dies, both of them die and the run is over. Similar to the Forgotten. Forgotten? Yes. I wonder what the best tactic is as well, whether it's better to try and empower both of them equally, or make one your MVP and the other one is just along for the ride. And they share a speed stat as well, I've just noticed that, so it doesn't matter who takes this. This is a confusing character to play as, I don't much like it. Don't play it, I just wanted a key. Ooh, the tick. We'll take it. Assuming we have space for another trinket on the other character. Oh, this is a room where you leave one of them in safety and you move around with just one of them. Like that. Okay, now they're both vulnerable again. Yeah, I don't like these characters. There's too much for me to look at. I may play Jacob and Esau on my own time. And we'll stream them every so often, maybe. I'm sure there's a lot of room to kind of turn them into a character that is really, really fun. But I haven't sussed it out yet. Wow. Please, game, you're spoiling me. Okay, I can't use that spacebar item by pressing spacebar. So how do I use it? Is that going to be a control space? No. Who knows? I don't like Jacob and Esau. I've decided. I don't like them. So in lieu of that, let's go for another tainted character. As you can see, I've done some stuff as B-side Isaac. And actually do really enjoy playing as Isaac. Haven't done anything as Magdalene though, so let's see what B-side Magdalene is all about. Lethal hugs, items heal more, and the Yum Heart. So what's this about? Okay, I've got the Yum Heart down there in the bottom right, but I can't use it. Oh, just had a thought. Q? Q does it, okay. But they're flashing. They're flashing on my health bar. What does that mean? I'm bleeding. Now I've gone down a heart as well. Ow, ow. Or half a heart at least. The hearts on the ground. There were hearts on the ground and they disappear. Okay, okay. Unusual. I'm constantly bleeding out. And picking up red hearts is prolonging my bleeding. Okay, I'm a little confused as to this character as well. What's the eventual aim here? Mongo Baby's a nice little addition though. A little bit of extra damage output is nice. So, if I let my health drop back down to its non-flashing state, is that okay, or is that going to kill me? Let's find out. Okay, we are fine. But yeah, apparently it looks like we just bleed on the ground, so facing off against Baby Plum, and this other fly, neither of which touch the floor and can actually be damaged by my bleeding. It's a great position to be. Ow. Great position to be in. Oof. Man. Let's take her down. Let's see. I don't even know if we can get soul hearts or if we can increase our health at all or anything like that. It requires some form of experimentation. I think we're definitely going to want to be trying to keep on top of these red heart drops as much as possible. I'm going to presume we can't get soul hearts. That feels like a fair assumption to make here. Or it'll be a case of we can get either soul hearts or health ups, but not both. Hey, soul hearts, okay. Oh, but they also bleed out too. I see that the soul hearts are flashing. Hello. Oh yeah, cute baby. Okay. Well, there goes the soul heart. Algiers? Oh. So, I bet we can't actually... Well, I don't know. We've only got one... Or sorry, we've only got two what look like proper health containers. The other ones we've got are these flashing, bleeding out ones. I wonder if the health up is going to add to our regular health or to the bleeding health. See if we can find out. At least now we've got a boss that we can actually use our bleeding effect on. Devil Deals preserved, which was nice. That was handy. Should we... Let's have a little look. Let's see what we can do. Spirit of the Night. Well, you know what? Let's make things dangerous. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. I've just sacrificed my 2 flashing red heart containers for my now 2 flashing black hearts. And that's for the point of flight and spectral tears. But the black hearts are wearing down. Quite a frantic character, Bagdalin. Does using the Yum Heart give me some more? It doesn't give me any more of those flashing heart containers though. So now we aren't getting the bleed out effect. Which is okay in the end. It was kind of useful, but ultimately I don't think it's going to be too transformative for the run. There goes this floor's deity deal. What happens, do you reckon, if you take one of the B-side characters to all the way to home with a red key? Is there a C-side character to unlock? Imagine, like, just a beachside character. They don't have to go on a mission down into their mother's basement. They just get to chill out on the beach. Enjoying life. I think out of the 2 B-side characters we've played so far, Bizek is definitely more interesting to me than Bagdalin right now. The constant time crunch is an interesting idea. Like, you're always playing against the clock now because you're just trying to keep yourself in the best position you can by keeping yourself as healthy as you can. Which, as you can see, is not going particularly well for me right now. However, flight was a very good investment. We're doing well off of that. Glad to have spent the health on that. Even if it does mean that we're probably likely to lose this run quite spectacularly, possibly even within the next moment or so. Lovely. Pill? Luck down! Just what the doctor ordered. Not quick enough to get to these pills, not pills, to get to the heart pickups before they despawn. I think there's still a lot to learn about this character. I'm hopeful that maybe we can see what that is. I want to know about health ups. Can we get them? Okay, there's another soul heart, but is there any point in picking it up? Because it's just gonna melt away from us. Like, unless we could use the red hearts to recover soul hearts, but I'm gonna assume that's a big no. Yeah, that doesn't work. The dead bird. I'll take it. It's fine. Amnesia. Well, that's okay. I don't think I could see where I was going anyway. Honestly, cute baby, not a fan. It's just in the way most of the time. Stops me progressing through the floor quickly because it just gets stuck in front of the doorway. Well, there goes Devil Deal. It was already pretty low for the floor anyway, but it would have been nice to hang on to it. Lovely. I see that we kind of do a side swipe whenever things get too close to damage us. Which must mean that must be what the hugs hurt tagline was about. Well, I have got a yum heart, haven't I? I could, heal some health. This feels like a wise investment. Two amnesia pills. A range down? Great, I can see forever as well. Somewhere for consumables. Health down? A health down! A health down! A health down? A health down! On a character that is 100% health management, a health down, and another floor where we can't see where we're going as well. Thank you, Ed, so much for endearing me to this game you've created. I'm not asking for 100% wins 100% of the time, but I am asking for, a little bit of forgiveness maybe? We can walk into enemies that don't hurt us and smack them to death. That's useful new technology to know. The lovers is kinda redundant, because thanks to that health down pill, I have no heart containers to put any of the hearts that we would get from using the lovers card into it. Okay. Health up. And health ups do indeed count for something. That's cool. Although the whole bit of science that I wanted to do was if getting a health up from this point onwards counts as a legitimate health upgrade, or if it just counts as an additional piece of health to tick away. The Carrion Queen is not fun. Ed is just pulling out all the stops here. He's given me a health down pill on a new character that is all about health management, and then just to pour some salt into the wound, he's going, yeah, Carrion Queen. Do you know the last time I fought the Carrion Queen? No, nor do I. I never fight the Carrion Queen. But I guess Ed was like, you know what, special treat today. He wants to do a surprise stream. I'm going to bring out the big guns for it. Just set him up against the freaking Carrion Queen! Carrion Queen you can only damage from behind. And then she leaves these dangerous red poops everywhere whilst bouncing around. Oh, she's infuriating. She is dead though. Hey, Sean, welcome back. Thank you for rejoining. How goes it? Well, we had a very interesting first run playing a glitched challenge where every item in the game was completely randomized. The sprites were randomized, their names were randomized, their effects were randomized. And that was fun. It was a very what is going on run, because it was just impossible to predict. Can I get a replay on that? I don't think that was a legitimate hit, but whatever. So after beating that run, we had our first run as another set of characters I unlocked, Jacob and Esau, who control and play as a pair. And I decided rather soon into the run that I don't like playing as Jacob and Esau because it's too much to keep track of. And it's going to be very difficult later on. And now we're playing as B-side Magdalene, who, for as far as I can tell, can only have 2 heart containers. Any more she gets beyond that, slowly bleed out. However, to compensate for that, health pickups are more common, but they do despawn. So there's a lot of uncertainty, let's say, in the runs that we're doing this evening. The first run because we had no idea what picking up anything would do, and these runs because I'm just uncertain about whether or not I will enjoy playing as these characters. Give them a little bit of time to warm up, but so far they're not winning me over. B-side Isaac was very good fun. B-side Magdalene is tolerable for the time being. We're still learning her mechanics, so I can't be too harsh. Jacob and Esau, I mean, I guess you could argue that also we have to learn their mechanics, but I just did not like how they played. Which is irritating because I've got to complete runs as them to be able to unlock stuff and beat the game again, so we have got to play as them, but I'm just not looking forward to it. I kind of said, and I may stick by this, I kind of said that I may just do the Jacob and Esau runs on my own time, because I can imagine they're runs that are going to get quite stressful and infuriating very quickly. And I don't want to stream that. Spider bite. And like pretty much every Magdalene run I have ever played, this one is just yawn. There's nothing interesting going on about this run at all, other than the fact that we're playing a new character with some slightly different mechanics. Which is kind of interesting, but the run itself is just a bit of a snoozer right now. We did, however, get our devil deal. And I can't make anything out of either of those. So there's no point. Down we go. How about you though? How's your evening been so far? What have you both been up to? Curse of the Lost. This is the third floor in a row where I've not been able to see where I'm going. Please, Ed. Sorry. All I want is just a little reprieve while we're while we're learning the ropes. You know, I'm playing these runs thinking to myself, how on earth do we take these and win at the end game stuff as these characters? Surely it can't be done. There's a soul heart. As you'll see in the top left now, our heart is flashing, and now we're leaving some bloody creep behind us, which will damage enemies that are on the floor. Perfect example of an enemy that is not on the floor and therefore does not suffer from the blood. But my soul heart is slowly bleeding out, and then eventually it will just disappear. And now we're back to the health we were at. So it's an interesting mechanic. But that's about as much positivity as I'm gonna give it for right now. Take it out, take it out, take it out! We're there, finally. Good. Took Emily to meet parents, dogs, and it went great. Good. Always good. Came home, ordered Indian, and watched Palm Springs. Ooh. Get some of that summer vibes while the spring weather is totally absent. Bonsoir. Good evening, Nay. I hope you're well. More well than things have been here. Minecrafter! No! Don't need it. None of these are great. We're not getting any soul hearts to fill up the alabaster box anyway, so let's just move onwards. Oh, it's a typical Magdalene run. There's just nothing about this run that's exciting. I feel like Magdalene is one of my least favourite characters just because the runs just never go anywhere. Here we go. 3 soul hearts that are now going to bleed out for me as well. Health up? Nope. How about that one? No. Speed up? Okay. Oh, that was a total bust on the pill front. All good. Just looking up some trivia on Palm Springs. It was a weird film. Okay. I have not watched it, unsurprisingly. So I know not anything that it entails. Oh yeah, blowing those up doesn't give you anything anymore. Leave me alone, please. But how am I? Yep, doing just fine. I was saying earlier, I was a little bit bored. So I figured we'd do some little streams. I did also say that we might do some Isaac today. And currently, kind of regretting it. Maybe we should have gone for something else. Other than the first run, none of them have been particularly fun so far. So I think maybe after, if and when this run goes down the pan, which I am expecting it to do, we can maybe fit in one more. It will depend on the time, actually. Just to try and make things fun. Not every run's going to be a winner every time, and not every character's going to be brilliant either, but I would expect for a couple more victories than what we... Not victories, but a couple more positive things to write about than what we've had so far. Monstro 2, great, a tanky boss. For my torment and misery to continue. It's a good film. What was it about? No, can you not? Okay, we're clinging on, but just barely. Latch key? None of this is any good to me! I'm sure the game is just coded to give deliberately anemic Magdalene runs. I don't think I've ever had a good Magdalene run of any kind. They've always just scraped through. Again! This is the 4th floor where I can't see where I'm going! Still on base damage, by the way. I've not had... Oh, sorry. Pardon me. Sorry, no. I have had 1 damage up over this entire run. For God's sake. So, you know, the generosity is just pouring forth. Perthrow we might be able to use to leverage into something more useful. We need to survive that far, though. Lil Brim is actually kind of okay. Oh, now we're conjoined. So that's a fire rate down and a damage down. So that's just completely undone the damage up that we did have. But it means I can now shoot in 3 directions. How useful is that going to be to our cause? Not very. The finish line for this run is on the wall. We can see it coming. It's already here. We are being allowed to continue to live based on the very generous heart drops, but they're not going to sustain us forever. What are you? X-Lax, another useful pill, thank you. Stuck in a time loop, 2 wedding guests develop a budding romance while living the same day over and over again. From the IMDb blurb. Sounds a little Groundhog Day meets, like, I don't know, The Holiday? Oh, it's a health up! Okay, confirmed. Magdalene can only have 2 red heart containers. Any other health that she accrues just bleeds out. Oh no, sorry, excuse me. She can have more than 1 heart container, but she can only have 2 permanent health slots at any one time. Anything higher than that just bleeds out. Got you. Why Brownie? Brownie is just a cavalcade of nonsense to dodge. Good grief. I'm almost praying for death now. There's absolutely zero chance of us taking Bagdalin to home. Mostly because there's absolutely zero chance of us actually making Bagdalin reach a point where we can take out Mum's foot, let alone anything else. I see the ladder. We already have flight, so we're going to abandon ladder for this run. Double Monstro! Honestly, Ed. Honestly. Oh, we could per-throw those items, actually. Maybe we'll get some useful out of the shop. Bam! Nope. We'll take them both anyway, but it's a big nope. Hello, boys. Alright, let's see how this goes down. Mum's foot. Expecting to take damage of literally any second. There it is. I knew it was coming. Okay, we are keeping ourselves in the game, but I almost kind of don't wish to keep myself in the game. Well, we survived. Got a devil deal for sympathy's sake, I imagine. Certainly didn't deserve one. However, it did make sure that we knew we didn't deserve one by giving us items that are rubbish. Alright, Polaroid, let's go. Let's at least try and take this to some sort of conclusion. I'm not optimistic, though. I'm just looking at the time as well. We'll probably make this the last run for the evening. It is a little bit earlier than usual, but just like a little small impromptu stream. It's kept me entertained for a couple of hours. So, despite appearances, pin, twin pin. You can do it! I appreciate your faith. However, you may find it to be misplaced. If we can at least take out It Lives, then it won't all be for nothing. We'll still at least then get a notch on the post-it note. However, we are now taking whole hearts of damage, so every health pickup is very important to our survival. How did I get conjoined? I've only got 2 from... Oh, I guess we got the dead bird. Yeah, we have got 3. I didn't realise the dead bird counted towards conjoined. I don't think it used to. Excuse me, sir, please. Find your way to exit this mortal coil. Thank you. Just taking so much dumb damage. I said so much dumb damage! I got the Yum Heart. We got to keep on top of that. Using the Yum Heart is going to be our salvation. Alongside any health pickups we can get from enemies. If only they were not always being guarded by other enemies. It is not playing nicely today. It's just giving me rooms full of mini-bosses. However, I am grateful to be able to see where we're going on this floor for the first time in forever. It's quite a refreshing change of pace. Keeps on giving me these rooms with blood donation machines in as well. Maybe the game's not hearing me. On a run where health is of supreme importance, I do not need ways to get rid of it. If you've been watching, you'll have noticed I'm perfectly capable of hemorrhaging my own health without assistance. Thank you. Speed up. Range down. I can see forever. Largely inconsequential all the way through. Talking of consequence, it's Conquest. This could be where things end. Not used to actually having to put in effort to dodge that light beam attack. In Afterbirth, you could just stand in one place and it would never hit you. Now you actually want me to put some effort in? It's thoroughly unreasonable. Don't do it, Conquest. Don't do it. Okay, Conquest is out. This is going to be a tough one to win. Am I optimistic? Not in the least. Am I going to continue to give it a go, though? Yeah. We'll try it. We've come this far. However, I do have a feeling it's going to be a case of Linkin Park syndrome, where we'll have tried so hard and gotten so far, but in the end it didn't even matter. Oh, hi Pin. Yep. More or less telefragged me there. I'm a little bit upset about that one. Gotta be honest. Ice Cube Buddy has been actually kind of doing the work, although I've not been using Ice Cube Buddy in the way that it should be being used. Rather than actually kicking it at enemies to freeze them, I've just been letting them walk into it. I have got far too much else to be worrying about in this run without trying to kick an ice cube at my enemies. Yes, I am just going to cheese it by hovering over a bit of land where the enemies can't get to me. you know what? We're in dire straits here. We're going to lose a run. So I'm going to pull out every stop that I can to try and turn this into some sort of a victory. Don't judge. Oh, this is one of those big chests. They take more keys to open, but we got a fair amount of stuff back. I think we ended up with more keys than we put in as well. So, on the whole, kind of okay. Amnesia, yes, because now that I can see where I'm going, why not give me the pill that will make it so that I can't see where I'm going again? Just for the gits and shiggles. Okay, that guy definitely just randomly teleported across the room. That's not how those enemies are supposed to move around. It is Saturday today, isn't it? I think it's Saturday. Yes, it is. It is. It is. Yesterday was Friday. I don't want to say it, but Ed may have gotten the Binding of Isaac to a point where I will not be able to 100% it. Because we did. Okay for a first attempt, but I didn't really enjoy that. Playing as that character. Thank you. I've got a couple others. And it seems a shame to end on a dud. So let's try Eben. And see what this is all about. We started on a random run, let's finish on a random run. B-side Eden, you're starting me off with Chaos. Okay. And otherwise relatively unimpressive stats. I have also been granted the spacebar item Plan C. No! So, for anyone who doesn't know what happened there, in the shops we've had these donation machines which cap out at 999 coins, which is where mine was. If you put one more cent in it, it explodes and showers the room in dimes, which is fine, I suppose. But now, next time we come across one of these machines, it will be back at 0, and then I've got to get it all the way back up to 999 again. In the original game, you can use it to get certain unlocks, which I've already got. So it's not a problem from that point of view, but once you've got the unlocks, the donation machine kind of acts like a bank. So you can bomb it whilst it's in shops to get a little bit of extra cash if you need it. But now I can't do that because I just blew up my machine and it ejected all of the money onto the floor. And so now I've got to fill up the machine again. What's even more upsetting is that I didn't even blow it up myself. It was because it randomly spawned in and I walked into it. That button could have spawned in anything else. And it did that. At least we can actually get into the shop and buy stuff. Which we may as well just clean out because I've got all of that cash that I need to go and grab now. I mean, it feels like a delightfully poetic conclusion to what has been a convoy of disastrous runs to just blow up the donation machine as well. Sure, why not? Just put the icing on that cake right there. That's really burnt my toast. However, we are now rocking Tech 2, which isn't as bad as it used to be. It used to be a damage down, which is kind of... But now it's just a tears down, but we don't need to be shooting our tears particularly fast because we've got this permanent laser beam on, which blasts through enemies and does additional damage. So it's not a bad item to have. So, not all bad. Oh, champion pin? Have I fought champion pin? Pin never had a champion version. Oh god, I took damage and now I've changed. I took damage and it re-rolled all of my items. Several times. Oh my goodness me. Oh no. I'm also perma-shooting this Tech 2 laser now. Oh dear. Okay, well this run is gonna be an interesting one. Every time we take damage, it re-rolls all of our items. Even our spacebar item and trinket. Okay. Okay. That is interesting. Let's do normal path. After the luck we've been having, there's no chance that I'll be making any kind of real progress on the alternative path. Okay. Let's try and focus this in a little bit. Don't do it! Thing is, there are characters in this game where you're not allowed to take a single hit point of damage. And playing as those characters, I'm relatively good at not taking any kind of damage. However, give me any other character and I just hemorrhage health. Even when I try and tell myself, no, you've got to play it like you're playing as the Lost. I just can't tweak my brain to it. Probably more cautious. That's exactly it. Definitely more cautious playing as those characters. I feel like I should be able to convince myself to be cautious. Even though I know I have health, to just be able to go, pretend you don't. Thanks to our little punching bag friend up there, it's keeping some of the enemies distracted, which is buying us a bit of extra time. I need that soul heart before anything else. Nice. The Rib of Greed is okay. That stops the Greed mini-boss appearing. The other downside is where we blew up the donation machine. I don't think another one can spawn on this run. So I can't actually redonate to the machine until our next run, when it will come back fixed. I'm literally just wasting money. There we go. Oh, it's the spike filer. Perfect. Right. Hydration, posture check. We'll do a stretch as well. And we're going out to the side. We're going to do that little rotatey one, just like that. And we'll go. Oh, my wrist went. There we are. That's a good click. Ah. Hey, another soul heart. Good. That's protected our devil deal. At the very least. But I guess this is the thing. Like, it doesn't necessarily matter if we get really good items or not, because one bit of damage and they're gone. Rerolled into something else. I assume it rerolls every item we have. We'll see. Baby plum, do. Uh-oh! Oh, well, there we go. Yeah, it re-rolled absolutely everything. What are we on now? Dark Bum, Eve's Mascara, Mum's Pearls, and Compound Fracture. Which was very shortly lived. Oh, there we are. Re-roll everything again. We've rolled back into Mum's Pearls and Multi-Dimensional Baby. I've got the Holy Mantle. Well, I did have the Holy Mantle. Oh, because of my trinket down there, I see it. This is sheer chaos. This is unbelievable chaos. Polyphemus Lead Pencil is great. Oh, I don't even know where we are now. Health down! A health down! Yes! Oh, just what we needed! A health down! Hmm. All of the good things. Ed! The Hermit, where we can teleport straight to the shop with this card. Let's give that and Justice. What do you got for me? The Tarot Cloth. Double usage from cards. We'll take the Jumper Cables, because why not? Polyphemus with the Lead Pencil is going to be a great run. So let's just completely get rid of everything, and because we don't want it to be too easy. Oh, I got the red key. That's kind of interesting. We've got the red key. Oh, Tech 1! Well, why not? We've had Tech 2. Let's get Tech 1. There we are. Now we just shoot in lasers. Gulp. Swallowed the curved horn. A health up! That's a bit better, Ed. Thank you. That's better. You see, we can get on now. Alright, with Tech 1 and Infestation 2, we're on to something good here. As well as having the curved horn, which gives us a damage up. That's good to have. Red key means we can open up random secret rooms like this one. And it contains... well, it's another trinket. We'll take it. And Blood of the Martyr again. We'll... oh, okay. Ed! Bit more generousness like that, please, Ed, would be fantastic. Oh, Harlequin Baby and Mongo Baby. Mongo Baby is firing the same tiers as Harlequin Baby. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh no! I just realised we rolled out of the flat file trinket. Oh, careful, careful, careful! This would be a good run to try and keep hold of for as long as we can. Let's try another secret room. This red room is a bit less interesting, but we'll crack open the chest. And it's given us another charge. Oh, I didn't even see that centipede behind us. Phew. Good dodge all round. Alright. Oh, and we've rolled into the ladder. We've rolled out of the ladder. Maybe I should just stop talking about, you know, what we've got. Because as soon as I mention what we've got, we lose it. Oh no. Phew. Unless I mention stuff that I'd like to lose. For instance, the Wiz. Not interested in having the dunce cap, thank you very much. More than happy to re-roll out of that one when the time comes. Didn't mean immediately though. Gulped trinkets stay gulped. I'm noticing that, so we still have the benefit of the curved horn. That's important to know. What I'm also noticing is that if we roll into health pickups, we don't get the health. Which feels slightly unfair, to be honest, but never mind. Because I bet it will happily take them away from me if we were to re-roll out of them. Where's my character? My character doesn't exist. No one is dreaming of that. Oh, we've got like a plug item, and I think that's when whenever we get close to enemies, we start zapping them with electricity. That's quite useful. However, I don't know if I want to be playing the game of getting too close to them to try and make that work. It would just be good for crowd control. We won't try and build a run around that, especially because we're probably going to end up rolling out of that item very imminently anyway. That's a more useful trinket to us than the mysterious candy. Oh! There goes everything. Hey, it's Big Fan! It's not going to do much for us. Wait, do we get the health ups? Maybe we do get the health ups, actually, because my health has gone up. Oh, it's not just any fat friend either, by the way. We've got BFF, which means that all of our familiars do increased damage. That's tasty. Just need to try and avoid taking damage. We've also got the relic, which is going to give us soul hearts upon completing rooms every now and then. Just like there. Thank you. Perfect timing. So that should preserve our longevity. If we can avoid taking damage and try and use the relic to farm up some soul hearts, that'll put us in a bit of a better position than where we're at right now. To be honest, we may as well pick up every single item as well, because if it's going to get re-rolled, then it's just more items that we're going to roll into the next time we get hurt. The more items we have, the more items we get whenever we roll, so I feel like it makes sense to just have as many as possible. Even the bad ones. Because before long it won't matter and we'll have a different run anyway. Cool. Oh, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. I ain't ready to change yet. Okay, what's next? I think this is going to be our first devil deal if we make it through this fight. Oh, Fat Fly moves so slowly. It's okay though, we're getting there, we're getting there. Stains down. Alright. With a health up as well, we'll take it. And what do you got from it? First devil deal contains literally nothing apart from the dead cat. Well, it will hemorrhage our health and then we're going to get hit and lose it anyway, and I bet we're not going to get the health back, as well as losing all the 9 lives that item would have given us anyway. So that feels like a definite no thank you. Our situation has turned around dramatically though, from where it was to where we are now. I'm quite content with how much the run has turned around a little bit. I think we got a little bit flustered when we found out the main gimmick of this character. That caused us to take some dumb damage, roll into some runs that we wouldn't have needed to roll into. But now I think we're piecing it together a little bit, and we could potentially take this to some sort of victory point, maybe. Don't want to get too ahead of myself, but maybe we can. Considering at one point we were on 1 health, I think. For us to be where we are now, it's pretty special. What would be a great find for us is if we could find money equals power. Because we have got the deep pockets item, which has increased the total number of coins we can carry from 99 to 999. And with money equals power, the more money you have, the more damage you do. So that would be a really good thing for us. And we can also synergize it quite nicely with our trinket at the moment, the counterfeit coin. For every coin we pick up, we have a chance that we've actually picked up 2. So we could actually make a heap of money and gain a rather significant damage up. If we can make both of those things happen. Assuming that money equals power is not capped at 99 and we can continue to gain damage beyond 99. It does feel like that would be a little bit absurd. But I do want to find out at some point if we will be able to. I may have to look it up after the stream. Just to see what the interaction between deep pockets and money equals power is. These guys need to run away from me. Oh! Well, we've changed. What have you got for me now? Boogateers, Epic Fetus. Okay, we got Epic Fetus. I've also got that really cool Holy Light item. Nice. Oh, we can fly too. Okay, well that wasn't the worst reroll in the world. That actually, apart from the waste of 2 keys right there, that was a good reroll. Now I just want to try and keep it. To be honest, our biggest problem in this now is going to be Epic Fetus. I'm going to want to try and use the Holy Light as much as possible, I think. Because Epic Fetus has just given us the Missile Strike. And sure enough, I was correct, by the way. All of that health we accumulated, we've now rolled out of. That's not good. Sorted. In here. Hey, another item. What are you? Act of Contrition. Tears up and you feel forgiven. Okay. Mr. Boom. Boo! Give us our health back. That was like the entire B-side Maggie run that we did. Boo! Give me their health back! Oh, now we're back down to 99 coins. Yeah, definitely going to have to look up that interaction. I feel like it should be in the game, however, based on the fact that Ed basically rebalanced the entire game, it's unlikely. We got hit again, which means we re-rolled out of everything that was good about that run into a now relatively mediocre looking run with eyeball tears, which are not going to be very fun to use. All because I wasn't paying attention. Story of the game, actually, in fairness. We do, however, have the attack fly, which is very good. The best attack fly as well, the red one. The red one does more damage than the blue one. Oh hey, the battery pack's back. Didn't we already buy that? I'll buy it again. It's also worth noting as well, we have got the Forget Me Now pill, so we can no longer re-roll this floor and try again. What the heck? What's this tail that I've got? Our tear rate is incredible. But why have I got a tail now? I can't work out what item it is that's giving us a tail. Oh well. It's war! Oh yeah. Oh, well, disregard all of that. Still got a tail though. What's the tail item? Shade. Let's go cube of meat. Why not? It seems to keep cycling through the same kinds of items. We're seeing items that we've seen before come through. So I'm curious to know how it picks the items. Oh, and because I have Missing No as an item, that's this blue, yellow and red one right here. Not only do we now re-roll whenever we take damage, but Missing No means that your entire run gets re-rolled every time you move down to the next floor. So that's just even more zany, I guess. Now it remains to me, because Missing No does not normally get re-rolled away when you have that one by itself, so it'll be interesting to see whether or not Missing No gets re-rolled when I take damage. It didn't get re-rolled! So, does that mean that now we're basically on double re-rolls? And now it actually doesn't matter how well I play, because my run is going to get completely redone anyway? Bloody hell is right. still, we got the Holy Light item back, which is actually one of my favourite new items. So I'm glad to have this one back. And though I may regret saying it, I do want to try and hold on to this one for as long as possible. Ooh, careful. Oh, we got deep pockets again. Because that's the other thing about deep pockets as well, is that it also causes coins to spawn when you complete a run. So there's huge synergistic potential with money equals power. If that synergy does actually exist. However, Holy Light, whatever this item is for the time being, absolute carrying item. What else have we got over there? A couple of other mildly interesting items on the side there. But now it's just all about getting to the end. Item room, we've not been to it yet. So if we... there it is. Thing is, if I could keep this run, and if we didn't roll into Missing No, where we're at right now, there's potential to go all the way to the Beast. But because this is not a safe run, as soon as we take damage, as soon as we move to the next floor, we've got a different set of items. Because it's not a safe and stable run. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're going to take a insecure run like this down to the Beast at some point. But I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we got the members card, which gives us a secret crawl space down to some extra items and fun stuff. Again, most of it's rather inconsequential because it's all going to get rolled away, but let's at least take the battery and the booster pack, because they are additional items to get rolled away. Ancient Recall for 3 cards. None of those are too inspiring. Ace of Hearts is a no. The world doesn't matter to us. Ace of Spades we could do for the extra... Yeah, I'm going to take the Bloody Crown as well.
Ace of Spades.
Beautiful. Of course, if we roll out of all of this stuff, then that will have been for nothing. But we're not going to spend our money on anything else at this point in the run, so... you may as well move with it. The Devil and Lovers. Let's take the Devil. Alright, Mum's Foot. Oh, well, there goes that. Oh, are you kidding? You've given me Isaac's heart in the boss fight? Oh, well, that takes care of Isaac's heart. We got Brimstone! Brimstone, incredible item. Is that homing as well? Do we have Spoonbender? No. Okay, well, for some reason we've got a Rainbow Brimstone. But that's obviously... we're about to lose that now. Alright, down we go. Come on then, Missing No. Screw me over. You know you want to. That's all Missing No exists for, is to just ruin it. Sometimes it's quite fun. Other times it isn't. And... I don't know what conclusion to draw for this one. What a confusing run. It is confusing. You don't know whether you're coming or going. Especially like as soon as you take damage, the whole run has changed. All of your items have changed, and you've then got to spend a couple of seconds going, right, what have I got now? and adapt your playstyle almost instantly to be able to compensate for it. Don't get me wrong, like it's quite fun trying to work with that, but at the same time, you do just have to go, right, what next? And I don't know what next. Especially because, as well, we don't know what all the items do yet. So there are... We got ourselves our own we've got our own baby plum friend. We've got Micro Plum, and we've got the Plum Flute, which lets us summon in another Micro Plum. But yeah, like I am enjoying this run. But it is very much a kind of... This is a run that's designed for Isaac pros. Or this character, I should say, is designed for Isaac professionals, and I am not one of those. It's designed for the players who can just immediately go, right, okay, randomly rerolled into Ludovico technique, so now I need to be controlling the tier rather than myself, and they can adapt their playstyle on the fly. I'm not at that level yet. And like I say, especially considering we don't know what all of the items do yet. The stars are calling! What the heck was that? I've unlocked the planetarium, apparently. Okay. Well, whatever that means, we'll maybe find out at one point or another. Oh, I've got Libra and Taurus. That's actually a... I did have Libra and Taurus. A pretty good combination. But alas, no more. Where are we now? I see Polyphemus. That's always nice to have. But... yeah, I just don't know whether we're coming or going at this point. To be fair, it's not helped by missing, though. Because our runs are changing much more frequently than they should be. Oh. Oh, we're changed again. This is so bizarre. It's good. It's a good idea. This is a much better character than B-side Maggie for sure. But
Experimental pill.
it's confusing. Yo, what have we got here that's doing that? Tech 1 and Sacred Heart. Okay, this is one to hang on to. Triachnid. Why is the creep moving to, I guess, homing, but awesome. Oh, such a shame we only get to use that for one floor. Yep, there it all goes. Oh, Hemolacria and quad shot. 0.1 speed? Can I speak to the manager? 0.1? My goodness me. This is sluggish. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hurt myself on the chest and get rid of this run. There's no way we can get by on 0.1 speed. You cannot get lower than that. Where are we now? Crown of Light, I see. Eden's Blessings, not... Those are some supersonic tears. Okay. Crown of Light? Oh, but we are not at full health, though. I was going to say, for us to only have 5 damage on Crown of Light is pretty bad, but Crown of Light doesn't activate until we're on full health. So let's try and get to that point. So that we may enjoy the gift of double damage. Half heart? A full heart will do as well. I'm going to drop the poker chip. That's a dangerous trinket. Hey, that's a bit more like it. 10 damage. Oh, it was a mimic chest! Ruined it all! Oh, we got Trisagion, though. Trisagions, okay. And still on 10 damage, in fairness, so not the end of the world. Every time we come across a run where I'm like, yeah, this is actually kind of okay, we could hang on to this one. Just instantly lose it. Oh, we got the Trinity Shield I've just spotted. That's nice. I need to stop saying things like that. That's where this runs. That's where this has all been going wrong. Alright. It lives. We're here. Hopefully the Trinity Shield will actually keep us going. We've also got the Blanket, which gives us a Holy Mantle charge, so we make it through that battle very much unscathed. And you got Breath of Life for me. Well, you know what? I'm going to take that just so that we can roll out of it again. Breath of Life. Nobody who has ever played The Binding of Isaac knows how to use the Breath of Life. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to hold... So you hold down the spacebar and the charge slowly diminishes. Once the bar empties, you let go of spacebar and you're invincible for a moment. But if you hold it for like a frame longer, then you take damage. It's such a dangerous item. Such a difficult one to use properly. Nobody bothers. Nobody bothers. So, as a point of principle, I am taking it just so that I can roll it away on my next bit of damage. Just comment on how you hate the run and you should be fine. This is true. I don't hate this run. It's fine. I might hate this one though. Where are we at? Quad shot again. Deep pockets again. Tech 5 is nice. Okay. Things alright. It looks like the boss room is directly above. The lie detector test determined that that was a lie. So we're going to need to find a different direction. We are getting the health back, though. So again, this run that I didn't think was going to go anywhere has begun to pull itself out of the weeds a little bit. Punching Bag is kind of dangerous at this stage of the game because the enemies are getting more and more unpredictable. So the fact that we can't tell immediately where they're going to go is dangerous. However, Pokego spawned in a Charmed Viz for us, which is the best enemy that it could spawn in to help us, because it will just blast our enemies with brimstone beams, just like that. It's incredible. Such a great one to have on our team. Even more so if it's going to be attacking the punching bag. Oh, it died. Unfortunate. Alright. Isaac. Let's do this. Okay, we're onto a good position so far. We got the sensor slowing down all of his tears, so that's giving us a bit of time to dodge. And then I just stepped into his holy light. We're now got to try and make this work, but we don't have to make that work anymore, because now we've got something else to try and make work instead. What the hell is going on? Oh, and there goes another one! Oh, Tiny Planet? Oh, doesn't matter. Tiny Planet's gone now. You all still keeping up? I ain't. What on earth is going on? We've come back to the Holy Light item, though. Which I'm very glad to have back on our side. All of our health has disappeared, though. Alright, Isaac's out of the way. Well, that was balmy. Let's see if we can get some health out of this guy. For what good it will do. Probably not much, but we'll give it a go. We have also got a card against humanity, so we should go and find a room to use that in. See if we can get ourselves some soul hearts. Doesn't look like there's any big rooms on the floor, though, so we might just have to try and find a really empty, small one. Hey, we got some health. The Emperor. We don't need it. Cursed Eye. No, thank you. Ah, this is the room. This is the room for the card against humanity. I just want to live. Our fire rate is so abysmally low. Check out the dice room first. Not important. Alright, card against humanity. Lovely. And hopefully with our holy light, we can zap them all. Just like that. We did get an eternal heart. No soul hearts, though. Oh, QJ Cookie 12313. No, I do not wish to become famous. Thanks for trying, though. Remember your tack moments, guys. Do not click the links. Get yourself gone. Okay, so we didn't get any soul hearts. We did get an eternal heart, which should still proc for us when we move down to the next floor. We will see. This is the last floor, though. So what do we got? Triple Shot and Incubus is nice. Book of Virtues is nice as well. Shielded Tears, a reasonably good fire rate. Book of Sin. Black Bean is fine. Belly Button. Oh, that's nice. And with Book of Virtues as well. Let's just go like this. That gave us a black heart. Let's do it. Let's just go and face off against the dead baby. Hopefully with Shielded Tears, as well as Incubus, this should be fine. Shielded Tears will destroy the dead baby's tears, along with themselves. So, as long as we stick with this, we should actually just be able to whittle him down quite nicely, without being too concerned for our health and well-being. Oh, we also got Lil Delirium as well, which will occasionally spawn in as Incubus and give us an even greater fire rate output. What is this item that's giving us a tail? I'm still uncertain about that, and I don't really know what its purpose is either. Never mind though, the dead baby is succumbing. Get out, get out, get out, get down, get down, get up and get down. Dead baby's gone. It's offering me the delirium portal. But I can tell you right now, we're in no state to do that. So I'm going to bypass delirium for this run. I'm afraid. Well, I don't think I necessarily anticipated that we would be able to see that one through to a victory. But we did. Against all the odds. And then some, to be fair. Thank you very much. 5 bits. That was cool though. I enjoyed playing as that. I enjoy playing as Eden, as regular Eden. Just because I like the randomness of it. B-side Eben is pretty dang fun as well. You just need to be on your game. Cool though. Ever changing, you weren't kidding. Alright, well that is going to do it for this evening's stream though. This seemed like a fun mechanic. It was. It was. And I don't have any bad things to say about it really, because everything that went wrong in that one was my own fault, because I took damage and it changed, and that's the bog standard mechanic. So I can't even be mad, but you know what? It was good fun. That is going to do it for this little impromptu Isaac stream though, this evening. I had fun. I'm glad I hit go live because I had nothing to do this evening, and it's helped me to not snack relentlessly. So thank you very much for coming and hanging out. And for helping my waistline, it thanks you. I hope to see you all next week, whenever that may be. If you will have to keep an eye on Discord for the schedule, so that we can, so I can let you know. But that is going to do it. I'll leave you all to enjoy the rest of your days, afternoons, and evenings, and I hope to see you all next week. Have a good rest of your whatever time of day it is, and I'll see you then. Good night, goodbye.